I'm down here at the bottom of runway 13 if people want to come and start lining up.
Here we come.
Look at all these lovely aeroplanes taxiing down here. This looks nice.
The view, the view. I'm in the yellow one.
You're in the yellow Typhoon.
Yes, sir. I ain't going all the way down there. I'm gonna use the grass.
Just don't smoke it.
No problem. Can't go fast enough to smoke it, man. Commander still looks sexy as ever, sir. Sexy as ever.
Doesn't she just?
I'll look better when I'm finished with it.
They all look better when you're done with them.
If I can fix the fucking glass.
You can fix the glass. You can do it.
I think it's probably something to do with all the transparency we had to set on it, because it's probably still got the funny effects applied or something.
Yeah, I'll have to strip all the glass effects off. I have done anyway, but it's been a week. There's obviously an issue with it. I wonder if it's more double skinned.
Maybe, don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's the whole thing. I don't know.
We'll see.
If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it.
So true, Mr. Voodoo.
How long did it take you to work up one of them airplanes? Oh, I don't know, an hour or so.
What?
No, that's me. I'm being facetious again. Sarcastic.
Don't, it'll be sarcastic.
Sarcastic,
Yeah.
yes. It's not that the expert doesn't recognize sarcasm in others.
He was being sarcastic.
Ooh, sarcasm. They like sardines?
Yes.
Yes.
It's 20 to a can.
Well, it looks like we're all here.
Well, yeah, hey, you better do the briefing.
I should do a briefing then, shall I?
Do a briefing then.
Yeah.
It's going to be as thorough and well thought out as all my briefings are.
And keep it brief.
I shall do that. Okay, good evening. Welcome everybody to FGUK Flight Night 31st of, what month are we on now? August 2024. Nearly September. Crazy. Never mind.
That's
Tonight,
tomorrow.
well, yeah, very nearly September. Tonight we're going to be taking off here from Ljubljana and heading down. After a while, we're going to be heading over into Croatia, where we're going to take in some of the lovely coastal scenery, enjoying what it all looks like. There's some really, really cool looking stuff. Nice and simple. We're going to be heading off towards 4,500 feet once we leave here. We're going to be climbing straight 4,500 feet. There's some mountains in our way. We don't want to hit them. We should be okay at 4,500 feet. Depends how good we are. We might need to climb to 6 and then back down again. Just be aware of that.
You have a climb rate?
Yeah. We've all. Well, looking at the selection of aircraft we've got here, I'm not really sure it matters. I think this thing will probably climb at about 700 feet a minute, but we'll see what we get as we get towards the mountains. Some of them are quite high. It's very pretty though, so it doesn't really matter. Going to be aiming for 130 knots for the duration of this half, and depending on how good we are, the current heading we need to turn onto is about 177 degrees. So that's 177 degrees, 130 knots, 4,500 feet. I have my time set as afternoon, and weather. Just let me double check. Weather is core high pressure region. So afternoon, core high pressure region. I'm going to be turning on to 177 as soon as I've got enough speed to safely do so. Heading for 130 knots and 4,500 feet. Are we all happy?
I'm ecstatic. That means really happy.
Yeah.
Good. Right. Well then, unless anybody's got any exceptions, objections, or suggestions, I'm going to start moving.
Ta-da!
Whee! I'm the one in the aero commander, by the way. It's got the FGUK livery on it.
For those watching on Facebook, that's the one in front there.
Well, on the front, little high wing wind. Got flying speed. Gears coming up, we're not doing too bad. I'm gonna make a right turn by the time I get to the end of the runway.
Gear up, flaps up.
I beat ya, I beat ya.
You beat the beach?
What? What?
There's a beach. There's a beach there. So, did you beat the beach?
There's no beach around here. We're in the middle of the land.
No, it's a red beach.
Making my right turn. Dead on 130 knots.
What's Eagle flying 117? I haven't got that.
He did post the link to it on the thread.
Yeah, is that the Stagger Wing?
Just like I went to the beach.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
I
I
thought I
said. There's a beach
downloaded them.
Beautiful thing.
there. Personally, I think the Stagger went to the beach is ugly, but
Oh no! If I had many millions of pounds, I would buy one of those.
why?
Because it's cool, dude. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's a fucking biplane.
It's a cool fucking biplane.
It doesn't matter what you dress it up as name-wise, it's just a biplane.
Well, that way, if one wing falls off, you still got you another.
Everybody keeping up, okay?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I've lost you because I was a bit late. I was looking for that aircraft.
Yeah. Look, whereabouts are you, mate? You still on the ground?
No, I'm off the ground, but I've missed everybody.
What's your call sign? Don't see you on the pilot list.
Yeah, you ain't on the pilot list, fool.
Yeah, well, it says I'm connected.
What are you flying?
Aero Commander.
Oh, are you Skynet?
Oh, Ollie 2B.
No, that's me.
Ah,
him.
oh yeah. I've not seen you on the pilot list.
I should check mine. 1 second.
Turn
Yeah,
south,
yeah.
Ollie. Turn south.
He's on my pilot list.
Yeah, it
Oh, fuck.
disappeared.
Hang on, I've got a phone call.
Yeah, I've got you on the moving map.
Just coming up at 4,500 feet now. I'm going to level off.
Nice scenery. Nice hardware.
Did anybody watch the Guy Martin programme last weekend?
No, I've got them all recorded to watch. I haven't even watched the Lancaster one yet.
No, so I had a go. We have a vampire, but we've got no liveries. So I've been searching for liveries, and I found ones what were designed for Flight Sim X Alpha Sim, so they should work without much playing. But I couldn't get them to do anything. But the problem is tracing the owners and getting permission.
Are they done for the Alpha Sim model or by Alpha Sim for their original model?
No, the repaints, but they say they're for the Alpha Sim DH Vampire, which I'm guessing that's the one
Might be
with.
different.
Was-
Yeah, that is it is the Alpha Sim one that it came from, and yeah.
User joined your channel.
Right, well anyway, the problem is I found a few different liveries, but whether we can actually use them is another thing.
I did do texture mapping for the vampire, but nobody ever bothered with it, did they?
Yeah, well, there's nothing there at all, and I just tried califudging it by copying the Sea Vixen one over to see if I could get it somewhat to appear, and it didn't work, so I give up in the end.
I'd love the vampire. Well, I give up on the vampire because he didn't have anything of a copy in it.
Yeah, well, I've got the I've got several panel files which were for Flight Sim X, but they have the what it should look like, and there's actually a picture of what the actual thing looked like in reality.
I reckon we could probably get most of enough of the gauges out of what we got. We got the Swift and the Vulcan alone. Between them, we'll have enough. The Nat's got some.
Wait, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We've got the Vulcan that finished, the Buccaneer, which is the end of that. Sea Vixen as well, which is Alex is sitting on his arse with it. I don't know why.
No, well, hang on. There was something with that. What was there with that?
I don't know. You were the one that's doing it.
There was some reason that the Sea Vixen couldn't. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, carry on with your list.
Yeah, I have a brand new cockpit for the Hunter as well.
Well, that'd be nice. Voodoo, yes.
Your lights are on. Your headlights.
Turn the light switch off. Do it right.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you. I didn't know we had a new cockpit for the Hunter.
I've had it for ages.
Is it a good one?
Oh yeah.
Well, that'd make a nice basis for getting things into the vampire and things, wouldn't it? Is there anything we could use there for the Vixen?
The what, sorry?
Is there anything in the nice Hunter cockpit we could use for the Vixen?
No, because the nice Hunter cockpit's one thing. We need to cut the instruments out, or cut. What I did with the Buccaneer was I cut the needles out and used the animated needles we had in the existing instrumentation.
The Buccaneer's got a lovely cockpit. It's just a lot of work on that.
There's a lot of work in it. There was a lot of work in it. Thank you very much.
There is a lot of work in it. Yes, there's an awful lot of work, and I think there's an awful lot of work left, but it'll be worth it. Eagle put a lot of work into the model. You've put a lot of work in the cockpit.
We still need to animate the Bombay. The front. I think you were checking the instrumentation in the front cockpit. We don't have enough information or decent pictures to make the back cockpit yet.
Like the front cockpit, the main issue with that is things are in the wrong place. So, well, no, we got the floating AOA gauges. Every time I change that, it messes everything up. Something like that.
Maybe some positioning to be done yet. But
We got the Spitfire.
it's a bit
No,
fire.
We got lots of things that no doubt are all my fault.
Yes.
Oh my God. You have a persecution complex tonight.
No, I'm not complex about it, really.
Ah, simple.
It's quite simple.
Quite simple. You have a persecution simplex.
I'm just generally simple, I think. Look at this scenery, though, everyone.
Oh, I was going to ask earlier. Is anybody else seeing this, or is it just me? Because it's awesome.
Ah, FG crashed.
Oh shit!
Oh no! See, that's what you get. I've got the autopilot programmed and I'm following the course, so
That's it. Just keep flying.
I'm in the blue space
Velvet.
design thing. Commander. We're going to do just over 2 meters. I want to be in front.
How about no?
You're standing out there somewhere.
Anyway, this program with Guy Martin is normal sort of thing. Is learning to fly, mainly training in the jet Provost, and then he goes to Switzerland to Zion and there's a trip in the Vampire, trying to fly around the mountains without peering above the mountain tops.
We've still got the Vampire, haven't we?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. I've been sort of gathering some liveries and stuff.
I don't think it. I think the Vampire needed a lot of work because I don't think it was. Don't think it was currently painted at all.
No, it's just plain grey. But anyway, I found some liveries, but the normal problem is the people who created them are uncontainable, uncontactable. I've sent some emails saying, "Can we please use it?" sort of thing. But like a lot. Have you ever?
There's no point in asking to use a livery from another sim if it's not for the same model. It just will not work.
Yeah, well, they're for Alpha Sim.
Yeah, but it's not an Alpha Sim Vampire.
It is, the Vampire's Alpha Sim, isn't it?
No.
But didn't it come from that big FS9 pack they released?
No, that's a T5. That's Vampire T5. The one we had was a single seat.
Well, there is some F3 liveries which are different layouts, so maybe one of them would actually be appropriate. Anyway, I've been sort of finding there's some pictures of panels and stuff which could be useful information. But I also came across a guy in England who does a lot of painting aircraft, and he's done hundreds of them. It was offering to teach me how to do it, but I wouldn't. See what comes of that.
Well, it's the thing is, I mean, what does he paint them for flight gear?
Not for flight gear, no. I don't know what he flight paints them for. But I found another website where all it is a big download site where there's lots of repaints, and he puts up the paint kits. So there's the actual, the paint shop originals, so you can paint it yourself from it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do those for other simulators. I can paint things beautifully for other simulators. Can't do it for flight gear. The way the model. The problem is in other simulators, commercial simulators, when they release a model, they release a paint kit with it, and it's possible to paint it. All the things are done. The problem is the way that we do things in flight gear is it's models that are brought from various different sources, and it ends up with it's not easy to paint them because the files are spread across things, or they stretch or whatnot. If it's something that a person has done and the model makes sense to them when they're doing the paint kit, it's nice and easy. It's making sense of a paint kit and a paint file while the model are there. If the model's not done start to finish by the same person and the paint kit done by the same person, I cannot make sense of it. Others, I mean, Gary can. He's a genius, but that's where the disconnect is for me.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked this guy if he had any easy ways of doing it. He might have a program what's easier than, because I've tried with Blender and I've tried with AC3D, and it's just nightmare. You get a million parts all laid on top of each other.
I know I'm repeating myself here, but I've already made you a texture mapping for the Vampire and paint kit. Yes, Alex, you asked me for it. I just sent it to you.
I do remember asking for it, yeah.
And it just got blanked.
I can't remember that. Sorry.
I thought the Vampire I had lives.
Right.
Maybe not.
I will have a look for that tomorrow, and I will send it round, and Ollie can have a look at it and go from there. That seems sensible.
Yeah, that would help, because I have found, say, 2 or 3 different layouts of already painted aircraft, but I was going on guessing it was Alpha Sim's layout. If it's a different one, I might have one. That's some already, to look at.
Actually, I'm approaching some high ground.
Climb over it.
Looks like we'll be okay.
You think?
You know me, I hardly ever crash into shit.
Okay, under Voodoo's advice, I'm not moving.
I don't think it was advice. I just said I think we're gonna make it okay over this much.
I think we should climb to 6,500. I think this is the high bit I mentioned. So climb. Like the
On your mark.
Mark. Well, Alex, get back up here in the front.
I'm on my way.
Misery, the happiness, the game.
Uh-huh.
What a funny place to have a church.
Jesus is watching you everywhere.
Well, not ha-ha funny. You mean odd.
I've got a nice sort of hazy sunshine going on here.
Right, I think I'm back in the front-ish.
Are you?
All right.
Where are you? I don't see you.
Current airspeed, please, Flightnight.
130.
Oh, there's somebody above me, not much for him. We gotta speed up a bit, aren't you?
I'm off to your right slightly.
Yeah, you're my 5 o'clock at the minute.
Whoa, you're smoking, bro.
Thank you for
Oh,
it. It's
yeah,
a new
yeah.
t-shirt.
He's on
actually.
fire.
There's a one with his wheels down at my 2 o'clock, who's descending.
That's me. I've got my wheels down.
Okay, so you're gonna drive up the mountain, are you?
I'm at 6,500 feet.
Just in case he hit the terra firma, he wanted to have his gear down.
For some reason, Mayman's still climbing.
Because those commanders don't settle at the altitude you say. Go somewhere else.
Now, for anyone who's using a commander, if you once you get settled at a cruise, then make sure you lean back on the prop mixture, the blue handles, or by pushing your capital N. Bring the oil pressure, oil temperatures down, RPMs down, and the fuel usage into acceptable levels.
No one's gonna do that, dude.
Nah, not gonna happen.
On the pilots this year at 6,700.
This one's just doing his own thing.
He does look as though he's 200 feet above me.
I think on the commander you have to make sure that the QNH is set properly. It does look parametric.
Yeah, but who the hell does that?
That is interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I've got 6,690.
If you don't set the QNH, I think it takes it off the parametric pressure rather than GPS. So you can do way
Good.
out.
I like that. I must have done that on purpose.
Look, there's
So
some water.
what
in there.
QNH are you using?
I'm the kind of bastard who does that. Right, let's
It's
have a
only
look.
1029.
If you
isn't it?
go to the instrumentation on equipment, you'll be able to see what the difference is. It's probably quite a lot.
I've got 1013.
Yeah, mine says 1030.
Are you descending, Alex? Or?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it stable out at 6,500 actual feet. Although, what's the transition level around here? Depends what we should be using. But we're British, so we should use 6,000 feet anyway.
Yeah.
If you're on Q&H, you're all on the same anyway.
I've just changed my.
Well, we're above 6,000 feet, so we should be at 1013. But it doesn't matter. I've changed it, so I'm now at. I think it is. Yeah, well, it's in. They're an American on the gauges, aren't they? So it's 30.1.
You're a flight leader. We match you. You don't.
Yeah, you will. That's why I'm sat here. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. I'm saying, have a little confidence.
No, he said incompetence.
Oh, incompetence. Aye. There's an airport.
There is.
This is one of our turning points here pretty quick.
You
Just
can't
look
point some
familiar, you
things in
guys.
front
We
of.
were here a couple of weeks ago, but this is the area where my ship kept crashing. I'm freaking out.
Well, Alex already crashed one, so that might be bad omen.
Flight leader's curse.
Oh, that stagger wing is outstanding looking. It's gorgeous. Just want to touch its monkey.
Which it's monkey?
Repeatedly. Yep.
Yeah, which bit? How do I get in the monkey? Do I need to cup a monkey? Am I poking a monkey? Do I sort of lick at it gently, lapping like a cat with some milk?
Monkeys are not demanding.
I'm more of a baboon kind of guy.
I heard that.
What giant ass.
Or orangutans and fruit bats.
Keep your hands off my fruit bat.
Hey Stuart, watch where you're putting that thing.
What?
Isn't that you and the big gay pride crazy?
Yeah, the gay pride one. That's what he's flying. I didn't want to say that at the start, but I thought once he's committed to a livery, we'll leave him in it.
Well, I had the FGUK one on, but you had it as well, so I changed.
And you look fabulous.
So you changed. You transitioned or?
No, it's just sort of a soft out. He's seeing how it goes.
Yeah, I was looking at me the other day. I'm saying like, okay, I'm 68 years old. The average lifespan of a male is 76 years old. Average lifespan of a female is like 81. So if I transition now,
That's it. You get yourself
Oh, you
a nice
gain a
pair of
few
tits.
more
You'll get a
years.
few more years.
bam, bam. Plus the other
Problem
Done
is,
with
you'd never leave the house.
osteoporosis and brittle bone disease. And
Oh, you shut up. You gotta ruin everything.
That's right, Ollie. Cheer him up, you
You're gonna
fucker.
ruin everything, you bastard.
I've been following Stuart's lead.
Yeah, but this is manic depressive, so.
You can't follow my lead because it doesn't work with it.
Yes.
That's how I've been.
Because it's too unique.
Yeah, you gotta have the Scottish accent or it doesn't work.
Right, question for everybody. I bought myself one of these small SSD, 2 terabytes, to put all my flight gear stuff on, and scenery and everything's working fine. But I'm always having problems with the aircraft. It only accepts the aircraft if they're in the actual C drive where the flight gear program is.
Let it go into your launcher and tell it where to look for airplanes.
Well, I have done. It's pointing to the same place as all the other stuff. But I had it before, that's why I had to.
You might need to manually edit the preferences to make sure the path is correct.
Yeah. Anyway, it seems to be working fine, so I was running out of space on my C drive, so.
Could you do a sim link?
Now you're getting technical.
Yeah, you can do a symbolic link. You can pretend a folder in one location on OneDrive is actually elsewhere. There's like programs you can download that will create them for you, or you can make them somehow. I don't know. I've got a program that does it for me. But basically, you can tell it that a file is somewhere, and it's not actually there. SYM sim link. Look for it. Symlink creator, and just choose your aircraft folder wherever it is, and tell it that it's actually your main one.
I'll give that a
You
go.
can do it on a command line as well.
Yeah, but he said I was getting technical just saying the name, so I thought we're not going to go down that route.
Yeah, we're not on Linux or Linux or Mac, so different.
Well, I have a load of
This is running on the
parameters.
PC. They work on this is on a PC. I'm running it on, yeah? And it's sim linked to a what's it drive?
Oh, what's it drive? Can't get less
A
technical than
doofer.
that.
Right, a doofer. I didn't
Them
realise
solid
that.
state things, whatever they call them.
Yeah, well, that's what I've got, and I still can't find my
Just
aircraft.
make a sim link.
Slight right turn, everyone.
Put your aircraft in it.
You might need to post up the actual code on how you do it, because I'll forget by tomorrow.
We're going to descend to
Flight,
4,000
can you
feet to
read out
enjoy
the,
a scenery
new
beneath
heading?
us. Follow me. 4,000 feet and we're on 196 degrees.
Going to 4,000.
4,000 feet.
Roger, flight 196 at 4,000 feet. 120 knots.
130 knots.
Balls.
Boobies. Who's
Right.
going next?
Another advantage to transition.
That's it, Voodoo. Boobies. You don't have to leave the house to have fun anymore.
Exactly.
Rudders.
Order yourself a nice big full-length mirror.
That was the first turn I ever made in formation when I was at somebody else's perspective. I steered my aircraft by watching them. Woohoo!
Well
I
done.
do that sometimes. Helps. But
Cool.
what I'm getting on the view now is brilliant.
Oh, this is outstanding.
Some lovely scenery around there.
Oh God, fabulous, fabulous.
I'll be honest, I don't know much about the area around here. I just know it looks nice.
If you look good, what else do you need?
Well, exactly. It's got me this far in life.
Notice how far out of position one of the airports we're landing at is. It's half an island
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it's quite wobbly with the orthos, isn't it? Yeah. As soon as you... I was going to give people the choice when we get there. Do you want to land on where the orthos say it is, or where flight gear says it is?
thing about flight gear is it does tend to flatten, doesn't it? But it doesn't tend to flatten anything around it.
You end up landing in a trench, don't you, with very steep vertical sides each side of the runway.
I think this one's alright. It's actually placed it quite well, which is why I didn't land there, because I was worried that it was probably just hovering above the surface and I'd crash straight through it.
Right, so talk us through this Simlink business. Is it something you can do on the command line? Or is
Yes,
it
it is.
extra?
Yeah. Just Google it, that's how I got it.
Oh, sure, cheap.
Hang on, if you Google Simlink app, the first link that comes up is a GitHub link for Simlink Creator, a GUI app for creating Simlinks.
Okay, I'll have a look at that tomorrow.
Yeah. So you don't need to know what you're doing.
Yes. No, that actually, I might even download this thing. It looks pretty good. You put one of the folders on the left and then the destination on the right, and it will create a symbolic link to that thing. That looks like it works nice.
Bit like a command line build out and just type it in.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just it creates it in the background, doesn't it? It's just called Simlink Creator. All one word, SYMLINK Creator. It's on GitHub. GitHub? That's a different website. GitHub.
Are you thinking of GIMP Pump?
Gimp hump, yes, that's the one. That's where I like to watch gimps humping each other.
Oh my. Returning.
The lady's not turning. It's turning again. Let's go for a little wibble. Look at that. And also, I don't know, can anyone else see down there that there's a ship steaming through an island?
Nope. Can't see any steaming.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's clever, isn't it? Who needs the Panama Canal?
The carrier can do that as well. It could even go underground.
I can do with technology, eh?
If you can find a crack in the earth through it in the terrain file, you can fly through it and fly to the centre of the earth.
I don't think I'll do that. I haven't got enough time. I tried to put the link to the Simlink Creator in the channel, but I don't have permissions.
I don't know what's wrong with that. I've tried all the permission settings and it won't change.
No, we're going for another little wobble. Course change, 215 degrees. We're just following the island really. We're going to sort of cross it and then crisscross it and enjoy the view.
Remember I told you about that video upsetting people yesterday, Alex?
Yes.
Took it down.
But there was nothing untrue in it.
No, but there was quite a lot of arguments being caused between the locals about it, so it was removed.
Well, that's not really going to help anything, is it?
It actually looks like a summer's evening outside.
Well, it is really, isn't it? Supposedly.
Yeah, but it hasn't really looked that way all fucking summer.
No, it was miserable today. I've been quite enjoying going around with a big jumper on.
It's been cracking the flags here today. And that's typical. I've got some people coming to town at me drive on Monday and it's got to be pissing it down.
Oh my goodness, this autopilot's quite enthusiastic.
Well, set 4,000. It's locked on at 4,500.
Once we get across this rather nice looking lake in the middle, we're going to turn and follow the coast again.
Love the time setting. It's nice. The sun's just low enough. We got nice shadows.
Yeah,
It is nice.
getting 500 feet difference between the altimeter and the autopilot. So is that to do with the settings in the instruments?
It's just the way it is.
Yes, that's what it is.
So if you got a altimeter, depending on where you're from, twizzle the black knob until the wheel in the middle and the wheel on the right hand side's 30.1. It should be about right.
The problem is you can't see the damn thing. Kind of real pledge, you can see first thing you bloody do. Give it a tap.
You get the autopilot to hold it steady, and then you can zoom in with XXX. Zoom in on the instrument panel, then you can look
There you go.
and get it set.
Oh.
And then shift
If you
X
go
to
to
get out of there again.
If you go to equipment and instrument settings, you'll set it by clicking.
Where it's in bloody inches. Millibars we work.
Yeah, it's in American, unfortunately.
He just told you 30.01 or something.
Yeah, if you stick to 30.1, it should be alright.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh dear. I crashed. I mean, not me. Like you.
Oh, flag, yeah. Ah.
Yeah. I'll come back.
Come on, you can join us at the half-time airport. We're not too far away.
Roger. I saw that airport, if you approach from the north, it's got a little hill just before the threshold, so it's quite landable, but watch out for that.
Yeah, it's Lima Delta Lima Oscar. Next one.
God damn that free software.
Terrible, that.
I haven't seen
Control doesn't exist.
Who do we ask for to get his money back?
Stuart's in charge of
You.
customer service.
Yeah, I'm the public service.
So you're fucked.
representative, So, if you have any complaints, come see me in person.
And I'll
And,
nut you and tell you, fuck
we'll
off.
sort your complaint out for you. Okay, really.
You'll get what you got coming to you.
And if you're really mouthy, he'll pass you on to Margaret.
Oh, not that.
Who will sort you out?
The boss.
Well, you won't be needing this anymore.
Stuart's are in her handbags. This looks like a lovely place to go on holiday.
What was that, Alex?
I said this looks like a lovely place to go on holiday.
Oh, right. I suppose it may be. I have no idea.
It used to be
And,
until we
and
started
cheap
having
apparently as
wars.
well. Quite cheap.
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends who went to Croatia this year for a holiday. It looked absolutely stunning.
My brother went to Croatia on vacation for 2 weeks.
Just had a friend come back from there and he said it was gorgeous.
You see them nutters on the news who paid to be on a permanent cruise ship, and it's been stuck in Belfast for God knows how long.
That's a lot.
3 months.
Yeah, there's been a few of those though, haven't there? There was a few last year where they paid to be. I think it was it was like what were they paying, like £40,000 for a guaranteed 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, thousands, millions.
What happens when it sinks?
Get free
Dinghy.
Lilo.
They'll come to you for a refund, Stu.
Belfast docks are not that deep anyway, so you'll be alright.
No, there's an American couple and they've been stuck in Belfast because there's problems with their ship, and they said we had to invest in some vitamin D tablets because there's no sunshine.
That's funny. Just drink one though.
Get yourself Guinness, that's full of vitamin D, isn't it?
Boom. There you go. Proper Irish drink.
Now, there was a program on about the new cruise ship. I think it's Icon of the Oceans, the biggest cruise ship ever. And all its things are all built on the top. It's got a big glass dome and water slides, and you can slide out to the side of the ship and go across fresh air. And so that looks like a disaster waiting to happen.
Yep. I wouldn't go on a cruise ship. In fact, I wouldn't go on a fucking ferry if I could avoid it.
You live in the middle of vast seafood. You don't eat seafood.
Exactly.
Holy crap.
Look, we can see our half-time airport.
Woo, aren't we a little bit
Can
high?
we? All I can see is sea.
We are a little bit high, but that's okay because we can go down. We're in airplanes.
You're too high, man. You're too high.
If everyone can see the airfield, what we're going to do is we're going to go and come in from the seaward side, the south side. So I'm going to continue present heading while descending to about 1,500 feet, and then turn and come back in and land. You are free to land at your own discretion. We'll all try and find somewhere to meet and hope it doesn't crash. Now, I am going to land on the Flightnight airport, not the one that's in the Orthos.
Okay. The physical airport.
Let's do that then, because my airport's underwater.
I hope you
Well,
find
Skynet is back in the air. I've taken off from your destination airport on at 2,000 feet, heading 10
well done.
degrees. So I'll join you guys in the air somewhere.
Well, we're about to land.
Some of us
See you
are.
on the map.
Lando!
Land a hope.
Yeah, she's the half-time entertainment.
What? Oh, I see the airport.
Watch for the firebolt.
You'll know I'm down when I see the fireball. Following Alex, because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
He knows lots of stuff.
Sometimes. I know when I'm thirsty, I know when I need a nap.
And the ship.
Oh, that's alright, 8:15 every day. Set your watch by it.
That's just
Nap time?
abnormal.
Yeah, definitely got submerged scenery. Don't know why.
Oh, that's frustrating. Have you do a debug reload scenery?
All my senses and all my feelings and my power deep inside. My heartbeat
Only partially better.
my veins.
Ah, no, I see a runway. Oh shit, what's the vector?
What's the what?
Vector to the runway from here. Somebody,
Where you
quick.
are? Go left.
About 20 degrees.
It's behind you.
Aim for the boat.
Yeah, if you can see the boat.
On final.
Turning.
How's that? Does that help? I throw some smoke out there.
Porky, it's still about 130 degrees off to your left.
Roger, turning.
Should be dead ahead, Porky. Might have gone past it a bit there.
Roger, Roger.
And final.
Fuck, I'm in the stall.
Nose down, nose down.
I think I was landing at the wrong airport.
No, that's the right one. Goody, you were about to land.
Too fast. Flagged off. Go around. Go around!
I am down. Standing's down. Porky, it's 180 degrees to where you are.
Yeah, just trying to get it under control. I'm on my way.
Kids don't try this at home.
Kids always try what Uncle Voodoo tells you.
Yeah, a little wide. Coming right.
Yeah, Alex. A good angle there, Porky, I think.
Well, there we go. Parked up.
Right,
Very well
smart
done,
ass.
everyone.
Is there a,
can
is there a
see
taxiway at the end of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, just before you hit the wall.
Oh, fucking hell, reminds me of Kathmandu. Oh, Jesus.
Now, which runway is it? The left one or the right one? Which is the correct one?
It's the left one from where you are. It's the same airport, displaced.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Odd, I still have smoke coming off the tires on the Commander.
Because it's got a multiplayer slash in the wrong place. I'll have to fix that.
Ah,
Stuart's got a fix for that.
Yeah, I have.
Skynight's late
park
final.
over here next to Wardy. The Tiger.
Two commanders coming at the same time there.
Yeah, we're
Look at these skills, boys. One of them's doing. Oh no!
Oh.
What
Ah,
happened?
balls. Balls.
What did you
Balls.
hit?
I hit the other commander.
These balls.
You got multiplayer crashing turned on.
Oh,
Fucking hell,
that's
yeah.
a brave man.
That's bad.
Right, I'm
Balls.
gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, everyone go and get a drink, refresh yourself. Back here in 5 minutes.
Permission to go pee, sir.
Make it a good
Roger.
one.
Permission to reload aircraft.
Permission denied, freak.
No!
Don't forget to refuel. We're here at this nice airport. Fuel around.
I'm back on call.
Welcome back, you maniac.
Welcome.
Welcome back, you maniac.
So, Alex,
Hello.
looking back at my message inbox outbox thing,
Yes.
it's now going up to the first anniversary of when I sent you the mapping for the vampire.
Oh, I love celebrating anniversaries. I
You should open
apologise
the
for that. I shall
champagne.
open a bottle of champagne. Perhaps re-forward it to me, and then I can get it on to our friends here, and they can do something with it, unlike my useless self.
Welcome back, Sonny.
Where are we?
Bill's house.
Do you mean that in a sort of philosophical way, or?
No, actual airport.
We are at Lima Delta Lima Oscar.
Eagle has brought a different aircraft now.
Oh, the Navion, lovely.
Lovely.
So another bloody glider.
Bloody flight gear, can't find that. LDLO.
Yeah, Lima Delta, Lima Oscar.
Sun's
Take
just
a,
vanished.
we're gonna do a rolling flight out of here because there ain't room for everybody on the runway. We can never get out of here.
I can't find it, so good night, people.
What?
I can't find the bloody airport.
It's what?
The second half's going to be full of interesting information and facts and talk.
Well, then I must need a airport code that works.
Lima Delta Lima Oscar.
You know, like when
That
you're on
doesn't
holiday
work.
and the British people just say things loudly and slowly.
It doesn't work.
Like we're in Spain.
No,
Mali. Type
all
in
for Oscar, not 0.
Try
Oh,
this.
yeah.
M-A-L-L Malocini.
Mali. M-A-L-I. Mike Alpha Lima India.
Malocini. Or is it a J?
Yeah, it's funny because earlier when Flightgear crashed on me, I asked it for LDLO and it got me straight here.
Yeah, LDLO. Lima Delta Lima Oscar.
Yeah,
Mali Zozinj.
There you
Susie,
go.
what-
Now
what
you're,
is
there
it?
you go.
if you can't pronounce it, it's probably right.
Okay, Mali Lozinj.
Oh, look at you.
There you go.
That's a noise driver.
I know why it can't find it, because I deleted my Terra sync folder.
Idiot.
That was clever.
So, new stuff.
I thought
What
I was
new
the
stuff?
only one. I thought I was the only one that did that kind of crap. Hey, where did this go? You deleted it, you moron.
Be careful about deleting stuff in TerraSync at the minute because the TerraSync servers are pretty well screwed up.
I'm going to have a little waddle towards the runway.
This EC-135 next to me doesn't have any wheels.
It doesn't what?
Doesn't have any wheels. It's just,
Doesn't need any.
yeah, just sitting there. Wheelless. It's got no skids, no wheels. It's just hanging in there.
Yeah, the problem with EC-135 is its kit is livery based, so if you don't have the livery, you don't see it properly.
Ah, right.
So that's the problem with doing loadouts by livery.
Ah, just a minor thought. Ah, I can see the livery changing now on the EC-135, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a thing for the EC-135 that.
I love the fucking shadow on takeoff.
Oh, the sun is perfect now. This is badass video, boys.
Okay, which direction are we taking off? Back down to the sea.
Yeah, not towards the big great hill. I don't want to embarrass anyone.
We're all gonna try
Yeah.
to like line up and do this or what?
Yes, we are, Voodoo.
It's planting the hill. That's a good thing for the video.
Hey! I'm driving, yeah.
Oh, we're rolling.
No, I'm just moving forward.
Fuck! Right, okay. Ah, shit.
I'm just moving forward. Don't go in the...
Jesus. I thought with the speed you took off there, we were rolling. This is going to be sketchy.
It's going to be epic. Everyone's going to do really well.
You can't get that commander off that when it gets the guy left. What are you kidding?
Oh,
You can.
Voodoo, I can make this little birdie sing.
I'll bet you can. Bet you can.
Voodoo Typhoon here in front of me. Do you want to roll up forward? So I'm going ahead of you.
These things need a lot of runway.
You need the runway, okay.
Now, so if the commanders come up first.
It's like the Doolittle raid.
Exactly, we are just as pioneering as that.
I haven't found the Eagle anywhere. Where do I find that aircraft?
Oh, it was posted on the forums.
What Eagle? Yeah.
Eagle 17 or whatever it is. Yeah, it looks like a glider, my friend.
That's
rest
a
look really pretty.
Navion. Yeah, it was on the forum. They're not in the hangar. Not yet.
8 hours.
What do you mean,
Oh, was that the
Flightnight?
Navion? I thought I did copy that one down. That the one where there were two links for two aircraft, the
That's it,
yeah.
step wing and the other one. I thought I got them both, but maybe I messed up.
Right, are we all ready to go?
I was born ready, but not
Close
for this.
Give it a whirl, yeah.
Let's find out.
Full power brakes off. Here we go. Oh Christ. Red line,
Oh,
red line,
loads
red
of
line,
room.
red line,
Loads
red
of
line, red
room.
line.
Magnificent.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Ye of little faith.
Yeah, that's from experience, you know.
I only know my airplanes. I don't know them crazy things.
Okay, we're gonna be a little bit lower this time. We're gonna go 2,000 feet, so I'm mainly going over islands. Speed's still 130. See to our left, you can see the big natural harbour, which is why this island's so popular. Called Lozenge Island.
Did you say a Nacho Island?
No, not Nacho. I don't think I said anything like that. A popular island? I said that. It's called Lozenge. It's a natural harbour.
Ah, natural.
That's the one. They found a 1st century bronze statue of an athlete recovered from the sea in the harbour. Yeah?
like them greased up athletes back in those days, didn't they?
Oh yeah, you couldn't move anywhere for greased up athletes. I think Stuart would have been a greased up athlete.
Why?
You're right, Porgy.
When he had the body for it.
Yeah, fine.
When he had the body for it. Have you been analysing his body?
Somebody's got to do it.
Perhaps he just wears very padded clothing.
I don't wear tight fitting clothing.
This is a conversation that's too much even for Flight Night, I think.
No, it's
Stuart in tight clothing.
I'm in.
Ugh!
Ugh.
Well, you'll need to be greased up first.
I don't like clingy tight clothing.
See? Greased up.
Shame that. You're ruining the fantasy.
To repeating Braveheart the other night, bit where they were all flashing the English.
Quite right.
Well, it does sound like something they do.
They?
The Scottish people.
Ah.
They had their kilts on with nothing underneath.
And what's unusual about that?
Maybe explains why Stuart don't like tight clothes.
I heard at the last costume party that Stuart went to that the only thing he wore was roller skates and he was naked and went as a poulter.
Oh, God.
That's what I heard. Probably just a filthy rumor.
I don't think I've been to Costa Rica.
Can you roller skate though, Stuart?
No.
Oh.
Water ski?
No. No skiing of any kind, snow or water.
Curling?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Margaret says yes to the curling.
Margaret, can we get him on some roller skates, please?
With tight clothing.
No. No, I just think it'd be funny with the roller skates. The tight clothing just makes it weird. Really, there's no need to make it erotic, you know.
What? It's flight night. Why would it? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, fair point.
That's right. I promised it wouldn't get weird. Not.
Yeah.
You've never promised that.
Nope. No such thing as not really weird.
This little chain of islands we're going over at the moment is called the Dalmatian Archipelago.
Famous for his dogs, eh?
Dogging, probably. There was a misunderstanding.
What?
And if you look on the left, there is Silver Island, which they call the Butterfly Island, which is quite small, but very popular with people visiting for the day. There are no hotels, no cars. You can only visit it via boat and just wander around, basically.
Why does he blinky flashy lights on an island?
Locals with AK-47s, they're not happy about us flying over.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa! Probably a wind farm.
Butterfly hunters.
That'd be it.
So Skynet, what part of the world are you hailing from?
The colonies in the deep south, South Africa.
Oh, cool. What time is it there? Man, it's the wee hours of the morning there.
+6.
I'm an hour later than you.
Oh, no.
+6.
Hour later than us, not an hour later than him.
That's GMT +1 then.
So 20. We're GMT +2, so 20 past 10.
Good hell. Yeah. So we're in summer, so GMT +2.
He's in winter though.
Spring.
Summer.
Over here, it's always
Autumn.
summer, so we never do daylight savings. We're too simple for that.
It's the last day of British summer today. Tomorrow it's...
Fuck you.
Is it really? We haven't had summer yet.
It'll be in October.
So was next year.
I had one day where I was sweating so much my balls were in their own soup, but apart from that, it's been freezing and pissing it down.
Oh my.
It's been a bad summer.
It's been the worst summer.
Hot?
No, raining.
Oh,
Wait.
it's been hot here.
It's been wet.
Well, some parts of the UK have had like 4 months worth of rain, and other places have had nothing.
Yeah, but there were some places were snowing in June and July. In the mountains.
Haven't had that.
Now, I have been watching. I was a little bit bored this afternoon, so I was supposed to be doing some work on the car, but it was raining. With it being summer and everything. I ended up watching the Paralympics archery. And now I think I need to get a bow. Who can school me in bows? It's been years since I've done archery.
What do you need to know?
I want a really cool bow. Compound.
Just basic bows, all you need. You're not going to be able to use a compound bow in your back garden.
Yeah, you'll have to build up
And
to
Margaret,
it.
now you've got Margaret saying we should have had the archery set up when you were here.
We should have done. I used to do archery. I used to do it. Well, the shooting club round here used to do archery before they got shut down because terrible people did terrible things. Yeah, I used to do archery and they had a great range. So what's suitable for some home shooting?
Somewhat about a £30 pool, and that's just a basic.
Alex, why are you dropping back that? Oh, you had a lag.
Sorry.
That's okay. It happens.
Anything bigger than a £30 bow, and you using it at home, you're going to go right through your fence and kill a neighbour's dog or something.
End up spearing the next door's dog.
That's gonna suck. Get out the crock pot.
We had some people from the local archery club demonstrating. They were shooting into our target frames, and you couldn't pull the bloody things out of the woodwork.
That's the problem when you have a bow with too much power. But also, if you use a bow with like a 15 to 20 pound pull, it can be too soft and it will actually rebound. The arrows will rebound out the target. They get rubber.
Insufficient penetration.
Correct. And too much flexibility. Too much flexibility in the shaft of the arrow as well, so they actually bounce.
You're better off buying an air rifle or an air pistol.
Gun.
Well, I just got some of those. I just fancied the archery.
I like archery.
Watch your thumbs.
It's not the thumbs, it's your forearms.
Where did Alex go?
He's here.
I'm here.
In front of me.
The right stuff here around here, if you want to do archery, you have to put your name down on a waiting list and do a beginner's course and stuff like that.
I think it's the same round here with all the professional clubs. I used to go, the Gong Club I used to be a member of, used to have an archery. Well, they had it as a sort of side business when they do it for parties and things like that, and so we used to have a goal because there was always waiting for the ranges, and it would be fun. And it was good. It was nice. I always enjoyed the archery, and I was actually quite good at it. So just watching it this afternoon, I thought I'd like to give that a go. But all the clubs around here are very, 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 very serious, and very boring.
Yeah, you just buy a target, and shoot in the backyard.
Well, I've got a summer house that needs demolishing, so I'll just keep going at that.
A flight, I need to bail. Catch up with you next time.
Alright mate, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bye bye.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Skynut, you sound like somebody I used to work with. He was from Rhodesia. Well, he was English, but his parents...
Now, how old are you, mate?
Sorry?
Rhodesia, when did that stop existing?
In a while now. Yeah.
Well,
In
he
the
had to
70s
leave.
somewhere, I think.
I had a
80s,
friend
I don't
in
know.
Persia who... Carry on.
Well, he had to leave because he was in the army and they were on the losing side, and you
Yeah,
know,
we saw
they had,
many
they had
of
to
them.
do national service and fight people in the thing.
Many of those came through to our side.
Yeah, well, he ended up back in England.
Some of them found in our defence force at the time, but yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, well, he's about my age, and I think they had to do national service, and they were fighting whoever, you know, the independence
Hell of a flight
people.
part, Sonny.
I was, wasn't it? I was worried that...
What kind of time you guys got?
I changed it because it was getting dark.
I'm showing about half 5, I think. That's what it says on the clock here.
1730 UTC.
That's it, yeah. I think.
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
Awesome. Thank you.
Skynut, what part of South Africa are you from? It's been many years since I was there, but my family used to do a lot of business in South Africa.
Cape Town, right on the peninsula.
Never got anywhere near that. Johannesburg and Pretoria up to Botswana and Gaborone. Family are in textiles, used to do lots of business there back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, textile. It was a strong textile business, mainly centered in Cape Town, and a lot of that just got squeezed out by stuff from the Far East.
Sadly, that's where it all ended up.
Being made by 6-year-olds.
Well, in some cases.
Just do a little bit of textiles. There was a programme series will be on Channel 5 about the 500-mile road trip in Scotland. We were showing this place making tartan.
They do that, okay, you know.
Is it Tane or something like that on the east coast?
Could be. Patterns made in a lot of places.
I was trying to look at the looms because back in the day where I'm from, they used to make a lot of looms. Some of these old machines in old mills still going strong, and the rest of them have gone off to India.
Well, that was mainly where my family did all that. It was we actually did a project. One of the last things I did in textiles was it was a project for Arcadia Group, who ran BHS, Debenhams and all that, but they also did work for Disney and the big supermarkets in the UK, and the idea was to get some factories in the UK certified to the same standards that the factories in India, Bangladesh and China were doing, and I worked for about probably about 2 years trying to get some factories up to scratch. We tried some factories in Manchester. They couldn't come up to the standards of the we tried some factories in Bradford. That went nowhere. It's a shame because I wanted to spend some time around family. We end up with out of about 50 factories, we end up with one in Wolverhampton that was certified to the same standards. And when I say that, people always think we're talking about the standards of actual work output, but no, it's worker rights and ethics and wages and fair compensation and time off and all that kind of stuff. In the UK, they just couldn't come up to the same kind of levels of pay and unionisation and all of that you can actually get away with in India and Bangladesh, because actually they've generally got it a little bit better than we have. It's just when you try and lay it side by side in a bit of paper, we can't quite understand it. I think out of 57, 59 factories in the UK that said they'd give it a go, we got one done in the end. I think they gave it up after about 3 months because it was costing them too much to look after their workers too well.
Yeah, Maggie Thatcher did a lovely job to this country.
Yeah, well, the guy you've got just now is just going to make it worse.
Oh, don't. I know. Bring back Priti Patel and Boris Johnson, please.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
God.
That whole lunch needs executed.
Let me tell you, boys, I'm an American. Even I know the last guy. Fuck rocks.
Yeah, well, everything she did is coming back to bite this country in its arse. The water's shagged, the trains are shagged, the health services. She got rid of all the unions, all the mines are shut, everything. The only thing what she did what was positive was you could get a telephone.
Yeah, the
That's about all what she ever achieved, what was beneficial to the country. Unless she was very rich.
Well, you see, now you've got this guy in charge who doesn't want anybody to be rich, and they don't want you to have any property. And he's wanting you to hand it all over.
See how that works.
And hand it over to the people coming across in the rubber boats, because they're needy.
Who's going to pay the taxes?
Oh, you're going to tax it to death.
Yeah, the fucking business owners. You watch it we're on 19% now, you watch it, we'll be on 25% within 2 years. I won't be able to afford to even feed myself.
Who do I listen to an American podcast about the American elections, and the guy on that was saying his tax is 52%.
What, in America?
What is it?
Yeah.
Company tax in the US.
He's on Wall Street and does corporate things. He actually worked for Trump in the 2016. Well, basically, he was saying he only gets 48% of what he earns, which is a big difference to what the UK is.
So he makes about $2 million a year, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, he is. He's friends with all the multi-billionaires in America.
What is it in the UK?
Well, if you're very rich, you don't pay any tax because you have tax lawyers and Cayman Islands, and you don't get paid any money. You just make yourself a loan to yourself from your company.
Yeah, one of the candidates running for president here wants to change it so that you would pay tax every year on, like if you have investments and they made money, even though you haven't cashed those in and realized the profit, you have to pay tax on it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I keep getting yelled at and thrown off forums because I tell people it's just done. Just enjoy the time you have. Enjoy what you have. Stop worrying about it because it's done. Well, that's negative. Okay, how do we get out of it? Show me the plan whereby we vote our way out of an ass kicking.
Or you can't vote your way out of it. You only vote your way into it.
Ma'am! What makes you say that? Well, the people that are giving you the information are the same people that bought your politicians. This political message brought to you by Voodoo.
You need to change the campaigning rules because they were saying most American politicians spend 4 hours of the day trying to raise money instead of doing what the job's meant to be.
So, who likes breasts?
Me?
So, I'm just trying to change the topic going to politics.
Well, let's put some qualifiers on that.
Are we talking chicken breasts or
Yeah.
be specific?
Yeah.
Be specific.
And be careful.
Oh man, is he in trouble? He's in trouble now.
Coming up soon is the Isle of Merta, which is on our left. We're currently over the Merta Sea. In World War II, there was a naval battle, 1944, where the navy of Croatia was actually pro-Nazi, despite the fact that the entire population may not have been. But there's a base up on the Isle of Merta, which we're going to be probably flying over in these hills. They reckon that the entire hills are riddled with tunnels, but they won't open them because the island's very small, and all the locals say that the tunnels are haunted.
Good idea.
That would be a good tourist thing, wouldn't it? Come and get lost in their haunted tunnels.
You're full of Nazi gold.
No.
Oh, I hope so.
Interesting to know how much gold's actually in Zurich.
None of it will all have gone by now.
Spend it.
Yeah, you can't keep stuff like that laying around.
Yeah, but if the people who's got their accounts are dead.
Yeah, they're clever enough these days to not to leave accounts around for people that are dead. Especially if they're Nazis. I imagine that some government somewhere have absorbed that rather nicely.
Argentina. Brazil.
Brazil.
A few South American countries opposed to that, I think.
Well, there's some sort of like very Anglo-German towns in Argentinian.
There is, yeah.
Plus some Welsh ones as well.
Oh, that's worse.
Tower view is awesome, you guys.
Place to go on holiday.
Well, you go on holiday then. There you go. Fun.
The island of Merta is particularly well known for their excellent olive oil.
Okay. So we're back to being oiled up again.
Only if you want to be.
Well, you looked so good at it the last time.
A lot of twinkly lights anyway on the island.
I think
the mainland.
I think that's reflections of buildings from what I've seen so far. I've never seen this kind of effect before, but when you get close to them, it's just buildings, I think.
Yeah, the buildings are illuminated during dusk.
Street lights.
Street lights, yeah. On the roads. Still all used up sodium lights because the lights on the roads are all sort of orange. Haven't got to the modern LED stuff yet.
looking behind from Stuart's perspective, and the sky is this nice orangey red color.
Yep. There's a halo over the top of it as well. And then you look in front, there's the darkness.
Yes, we're heading towards Split, which should be a lovely approach. Not Split, not Spit.
Oh, right, that's right.
Spit the dog. Stuart, what does this helicopter place in Overton make now? Do they actually make helicopters?
Yes, so Augusta Westland.
Yeah, but what?
AW149s, 139s, 169s, Wildcats, Melons.
Used to just be Westland.
It used to be just Westland, yeah, but now it's all been amalgamated into Leonardo.
Yeah, there was just a thing on Google saying that Airbus and Sikorsky pulled out of the military tender thing.
We saw that, the new medium helicopter, yeah.
They were saying they were going to be made in Italy.
We'll see.
They make them in kits, just they put together in Europe.
Pretty much.
Put a British badge on it.
Yeah, the Hamilton side become the UK service centre. That's what it'll happen.
Westland's always been a kit builder, really.
Well, yeah, Westland didn't have many of their own designs. I mean, look at the Sea King, it was Sikorsky, and so was the Wessex.
Or was it the Scout? And the Lynx as well, that was theirs.
The Scout was there. The Scout was quite revolutionary for the rotor head at the time, and that it led to the Lynx with the advances in the rotor heads. But you know, now it's all been. They had the Lynx, the Westland affair, which was over the license-built Black Hawks that were going to do the WS-70s, and that's what basically brought about the end of Westland eventually. It just was on a downward spiral after that.
The other thing I saw was sending a Lynx and a Harrier down to the Falklands to an air museum on the Falklands.
Well, yeah, it was two of the aircraft that actually were in the Falklands, in the fights.
Naval Lynx.
Was that Navy Lynx or was that our Marine?
There were no Army Lynx in the Falklands.
I couldn't remember the Marines had them or not, didn't they?
No, just Scouts and Gazelles.
That's right. So it'll be has 2 or has.
Yeah, do a Navy Lynx.
Yeah, Bill has 2 or has 3. The 82, I can't remember. It's quite an early model.
Getting dark, guys.
It is. That's where you
It
get
is,
headlamp.
yeah. Oh, they're actually sending down a Lynx that saw action in the Falklands.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the defence if Argentinians try it again.
That'll see them off. Apart from all those F-16s they're getting, of course.
There's two. They did have a load of Phantoms down there. What have they replaced them with?
Typhoons.
Oh, you mean the Argentinians?
No, the British. They made Mount Pleasant, RAF Mount Pleasant.
Just Typhoons there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pair of Typhoons.
Yeah, it's got an A400M, it's got 2 Augusta Westland AW189s, it's got A330 Voyager KC3 apparently, and it's got a Tranche 1 pair of Typhoons.
Yeah.
Send the old ones down there.
It's in those down there, but they don't need them for their superiority role anyway. So
Just be scaring penguins.
There's 4 Tranche 1 Eurofighters down there. There's a Voyager KC-2 and A400, and Bristow Helicopters has 2 Sikorsky S-92s and 2 AW-189s.
yeah, and they're sea rescue roles.
Yes. It's quite dark, isn't it?
Getting there. It's cool. We haven't been flying in the
Very
nighttime,
dark.
landing at the final destination in the dark in a long time. This will be great. Great.
Yeah,
I do hope
very
there's not a
well.
great big mountain in front of us.
Not afraid. I ain't scared. I got you as a flight leader.
Yeah, if you hold my hand, I'll keep everything okay.
We'll be fine. It'll all be good.
Wow,
See
no
you
ideas
later.
are.
Say a prayer.
How do we turn the lights on this commander?
It's on the upper panel. There's a panel up
Overhead.
above you.
Ah.
Commanders ain't got no flashy blinkies.
Mine has.
Mine's got flashy blinkies.
Strobes on the wing tips.
Not
And on the
seeing
tail.
them over MP. Why am I not seeing it over MP?
I'm seeing them over MP. I'm seeing Alex's.
That's odd.
I can see them too.
I see lots
So
of flashy
everybody's got
blinkies.
bloody blinkies but me. Nope, I'm not seeing any blinkies from Alex.
Well,
Did you get the
that's
latest
up-
version?
Why would that be?
Well, have you got the latest version?
I just got the one that he put up.
Ah, that's strange.
It works for me. But then again, I've got the HDR ones.
The only thing that doesn't really work on this version, I think, is the transponder. Everything else should work.
I tried the commander as soon as this week's task got posted, and I must say I fell in love with it. It's a nice plane. Thanks for whoever did all the work on it.
It's a nice little one, the transponder. The commander. So I'll play with
The
the
latest
transponder.
commando's got a very accurate FGM.
Yeah, it is good, and the engine's management's quite good, and it's a nice little twin aircraft. My favourite one in Flagger. It's usable.
Absolutely, it's well behaved.
And it
Well,
does.
speed range, its landings I found particularly easy. It just flares so nicely.
Which reminds me, Alex,
Yes.
you need to put the help file with, you have to add the cruise configuration to it to get an economical cruise.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
Yes, it is. I think I had it in it, but it's gone now.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Put it back.
I've definitely lost it if it's not there.
Well, retype it then.
Retype the thing, I don't know what it says.
Well, it told you the configuration for economic cruise, height, altitude, pitch, and mixture settings.
Yes, we worked that out last year, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yes, and as our friend Warty pointed out, there's something that I've forgotten from last year.
Another great anniversary.
Another great anniversary. I fucking love anniversaries, I know. We're currently flying over the city of Šibenik, which is a historic one in Croatia. There's a beautiful fort down there, and during World War One, World War Two, it's where a lot of the naval forces were based. Also one of the final places that the Croatian army defeated the Serb forces in 1995. You're welcome.
Which side were we on in that one?
Which one was James Blunt on? I can't remember. We were on the winning one, of course.
United Nations.
Ah,
Llewellyn.
Who won then?
Well, we did.
We weren't fighting, we were United Nations.
That's it.
We were there to
keep the
watch.
Well, they did bomb people, didn't they?
A lot.
Yes, but only peacefully.
In self-defense.
That book I read recently about ejector seats, there's a section about this, an American stealth bomber pilot who got shot down over probably Croatia, Bosnia, one of them. There's pictures in the book of all the locals dancing on his aircraft.
Was that the F-117 one?
Yeah, probably. Anyway, he got invited to go and meet the guy who shot him down afterwards, later on. They're best mates now.
Just doing their jobs, I guess. Until you get killed, it's all fun and games.
And also the one of the gunners on the assault ship who shot one of the Argentinian pilots down in the Falklands. He did the same sort of thing, met up with this Argentinian pilot because he ejected and he landed in the water and, you know, survived the war sort of thing, where the rest of his squadron got decimated eventually. They're sort of best buddies now.
I got two chaps in my 4x4 response group who served in the Falklands. One of them was a pilot and the other one was in the army, and the one in the army is convinced that from sharing stories that the pilot one managed to shoot up a valley that the army were hiding in, and every time he meets him he brings it up and insists that he buys him a drink.
Yeah, well, I used to work with a guy who was in the Coldstream Guards, and he did his basic training with that Simon Weston, because they all did the basic training together. Then went off to be Welsh Guards, Coldstream, whatever.
Just briefly, there's some hills here. We're going to climb a little bit. 3,500. Follow me.
2,500. Beats flying into it.
3,500. 350.
3,500.
Sorry, carry on.
Then we had a guy in our shooting club. Now, if you ever, he's dead now, but if you ever met him, you would think he was never in the forces. But he reckoned he was in the SBS, and he did something and they were all court-martialed, and he got sent to the Falklands just before the invasion, and his little party blew the ammo dump and then went to live wild in the hills for a month. And but if you ever met him, you think he would put him down as a somebody what did all these, because he used to come out with all these stories.
Oh, you're slowing down.
Yeah, I am. We're struggling to climb here a little bit, so we're going to turn to the right so we can come in from the seaward side and to Split. So anyone who can see me, oh, it's dark. There's a couple in front of me. We're going to make a right turn. My position, we're going to make a right turn to about 143 degrees.
Roger that. Turn it right, 143.
I'm going to try and track the Trogier NDB, and then that should put us in a decent position to come in for the runway down at Split.
Well, I can see blinky lights now, so I don't know who's who.
You're passing right in front of me, Stuart. Gotta go right.
I'm trying to kill off speed because I like slowing down without telling anybody.
No, I didn't intentionally slow down.
It is.
That's not how the stories get promoted.
I'm
Okay.
flight leader, I write the fucking story.
Bam! Bam! You tell him! You don't like the way I fly? Stay off the sidewalk.
Huh? Flying on the sidewalk is a problem.
If you're not with an airplane. Oh, I think I spotted him. There he is.
There I am.
I'd pop smoke, but it won't help.
I hope they know we're coming and they turn the lights on.
Oh, they know we're coming.
Turn the lights off because we can that. We're pre-warned. Go dark so we can't see them.
Okay, we're going to make a left turn now. Left turn about 049. We're going to swing back in. Hopefully we should be able to see the airfield. If anyone wants any fun, you can tune your nav1 radio to 110.5. Should be able to get the ILS for Split. Course is 052.
Is that our airport below us?
That's the one down there.
Yeah.
Coming in
right
from
down
the-
there.
Coming in from the opposite end, sir.
You can. There is a big hill. It might be better to circle round and come in from this sea end.
Roger that. Following you. Descending.
I'm going to descend. You can brake to land should you find it more comfortable, or you can follow me if you really want some fun.
I know what you're doing.
That's
This is
somebody
fun
does.
flying this thing at night. This is fun.
Little circle, little side slip, and then we're going to come in right on the lights over there. We know where we're going.
I'm not seeing runway light.
Where are you? You're only a mile away.
I'm starting guesstimating where the runway is. I see the threshold light, but I don't see actually runway light.
No, I've got lights all the way down at the moment.
Oh, I got it. I got it. I got this. Look out. Get out of my way.
Where we're parking?
Park, if you're coming from this side, park on the right, go and park down by the tower, I think. Is that the tower down there? If you're coming the other way, turn left.
Somebody's already here.
Yeah, park on the main terminal. It's quite nicely modelled, to be honest. We got a 737 down now.
someone else's landing lights.
Don't say.
There's Eagle and Navion. There's another commander coming in.
Yeah, Skynet is the last in the row in the commander.
Parking up on the right over there. Yep, that's okay. I know where. I love this airport. Where you at, Alex? Oh, you're over there by the down the other way.
I think so. We're all over here in front of the tower.
Roger that. That's weird. Where'd my light go?
Where'd it go?
You gonna face out or are you gonna face the fence?
I'm facing this little terminal building here. Arse towards the open.
Okay, I can see my light on, but there's no cone. That's weird.
Look at that. Looks like everyone's here.
Hey, friend, all done.
That was nicely organised. Well done, everyone. Thank you for coming along.
Well done.
Thank
We're
you.
done.
Very good, C+.
I like that. I like the zones.
Who is doing next week's things?
I'll take it.
Okay, keep going.
Thank you, Rita.
Night, night, Eagle. Good night.
Night, Eagle.
And we're done. I'm shutting down the broadcast. So say good night to Facebook.
Yeah,
Good
and
night,
say-
Facebook.
Say good night to YouTube.
Good night.
Nighty night to YouTube.